Every self-respecting Gen Xer has a few old cassettes laying at the bottom of a junk drawer. But that's not where I got these, and they actually have a bit of a digital twist. I'm going to share that with you right now.
Don't you know that you're a grown up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown up.
Hey there, welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John. I am a Gen X Grown Up. Thank you for checking out the video and the channel. I was browsing Amazon or however the heck you find things, and I came across these USB cassette tapes. Yeah, you heard me right. They're cassette tapes, but they're actually USB flash drives in the shape of cassette tapes. As Generation Xers, we grew up in a very analog world. From our VHS and Betamax to our cassettes to reel-to-reels, whatever it was on magnetic recordable tape. But now we live in a very digital world, which I've embraced. When those two worlds collide, you can bet it's something I want to take a look at. So I found two of these. They both cost the exact same, 15 bucks. But I bought them for two very different reasons that I think will become evident very shortly. As we take a look at these, if you decide that either of them are something that you might be interested in checking out, I will put a link down in the description down below that you can click on. It'll take you straight to the page on Amazon where you can pick one up for yourself. Before we get started, if this is your first time checking out Gen X Grown Up, see the little bar that lifts there, and there's a little button at the bottom. Subscribe and enable those notifications. You can see much more of our Gen X inspired content. And now let's get both of these over to the table, pop them open, find out what's in store, and whether or not they are worth your money. So here are the two units that I picked up. This first one is from Enfain. Pop him open. He comes with a little card. This is a wish you a happy time. Oh, thank you. This is a gift card you could add to it. And it's pretty much just the cassette, and but it's USB 3.0, and this one is 16 gig according to the advertising. We'll find out in fact if that is true, but it looks great. I mean, aside from not having the hole punches, it would probably fit right into a cassette player, and the USB opens right up there, and you can see it's USB 3.0. Let's compare that then to this one from Rehistoric Era, which, first of all, you can see a much nicer presentation. And foam on top. Look at this guy. A case even? Get out of town. So that looks really, really cool. The plastic case just does a lot for me. And the cassette itself, though, 1 gig. Are you kidding me? And USB 2.0. Taking into account the looks of this one, plus the fact that it comes with that nice box and everything, this one is just much slower though compared to this one from Enfain. We're going to find out though. We're going to plug them in and see if in fact they deliver on what they promise. Let's start with the smaller and slower of the two, the one from Prehistoric Era. I'm using Crystal Disk Mark here, which is a pretty good utility to kind of measure the read-write speed of any given USB drive. So I did 5 passes with 50 meg chunks. You can see the E drive there, just under a gig. And yeah, just pretty much what you would expect for a USB 2.0 drive. Maybe a little worse, you know, from medium to abysmal performance. But that's USB 2.0 for you. That's why we're moving forward. Let's step it up then to the one from Enfain, which ostensibly should have better capacity and dramatically better speed. And yeah, wow, what a difference. Same test, 5 passes, 50 meg chunks again. You can see drive E, this is the 16 gig. It registers about 15 after formatted. Wow, I mean, we're talking, what, 7, 8 times the speed and 16 times the storage. And so considering it's the exact same price, it's pretty tough to recommend the other one. Yeah, right? There's not much more of a no-brainer than what we just saw. The Rehistoric Era versus this Enfain version. I mean, I actually regret picking up the Rehistoric Era. I love that it comes with the box. That's pretty cool. But I mean, if you don't have a cassette box laying around, pick one up for $1 or 50 cents, or go to the pawn shop. I'm sure they're laying around, because really all you're getting is a nice container. On the other side of the spectrum, you got the one from Enfain. Not only is it way, way faster, 16 times the storage, same price. You're gonna fit a lot more 80s classic rock on here than you are on this other one. And look, since I bought them both, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna put it in the box, and now I have the best of both worlds, don't I? Again then, if a cool USB cassette like this is something you might be interested in, check that description down below, click on that link. You'll even be helping out Gen X Grown Up if you decide to pick one up. I sure hope you found something in this video to enjoy, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. GenXGrownUp is dedicated to bringing you new Generation X inspired videos every week. Here are a couple more you can watch right now, but for even more, subscribe and enable those notifications. And if you love what we do, we invite you to support us over on Patreon. And of course, your feedback in the comments and a quick thumbs up are always appreciated.